Mad Alliance was howling as Joe, aka Mad Joe up C. This is going to be my reaction and review for Fullmetal Alchemist episode 30. Kick back, chillax, let's get it.
So you've decided to become a soldier after all? That's all the proof I need. You're not ready to learn flame alchemy.
But sir, I am. It's the only thing left.
So who's
I
this?
mean, haven't I already mastered the fundamentals of alchemy?
Of course you have. And I regret even teaching you that much, now that I know who you plan on using it for.
I can't stand to see you like this. There's no reason for a man of your stature to suffer in this kind of squalor. If you would simply join the military, you could get grants for your research. You could.
I don't need a grant for something I've already completed.
You finished your research?
I've created the most powerful alchemy. It would only cause tragedy if I placed it in the wrong hands. And now that I've finished it, I've allowed myself to grow complacent.
So he doesn't want to get in the wrong hands.
We alchemists are hungry creatures. We must continue the hunt for knowledge as long as we live. If we forgo pursuing the truth, then we allow ourselves to die. Trust me, I've been dead for a long time.
Master! Are you all right? Master Hawkeye!
Look after my daughter. She's in possession of my research. Look after her.
That's her father.
Executive Order 3066. The official order to initiate the Ishvalan War of Extermination.
Wow.
It was like hell on earth. The air was tainted with the smell of human decay, and the desert sand soaked up the blood like a sponge. Where other soldiers don't always have a direct line of sight on the effects of their actions, snipers do.
Wow.
And, of course, the state alchemists.
Listen here.
Who's this?
I am the Iron Blood Alchemist, Boss Grod. Iron and blood. I am both soldier and weapon. Now
Iron
down.
Blood
I am
Alchemist?
the only man able to take the lead in this battle.
Okay, he looks kind of cool. Wow. Fit the lab. Wow. Yeah, that's what was going on in there. Philosopher's Stone.
You took the lives of my people to create a Philosopher's Stone? What happened to this stone? It was given to Major Zolf J. Kimbley. He was known as the Crimson Alchemist.
He
Did you see what this man
was
looked
the one
like?
talking to...
Did he have black hair and cold eyes? Yes.
What a beautiful sound. It doesn't get any better than that. I can feel it
Yeah.
in my bones. Like a part of me I never noticed before. That sound is an extension of my being. And this land that's governed by death, I will paint it red with this shard of destruction. I couldn't dream of a more fulfilling job.
He was the dude in the opening. And he's the one who... It's all coming together.
Such a beautiful sound!
Wow.
Like a symphony! This stone is amazing!
It didn't take long after that. The Ishvalans were slaughtered. With no other options, the Ishvalans surrendered. The High Priest of Ishvala, Lo, offered himself to the Fuhrer on behalf of his people.
Dang.
So, you're asking me to take your life in place of the remaining tens of thousands of Ishvalans. The life of any individual human is only worth one life. That's all. Nothing more and nothing less.
Wow.
Your life is not enough to call off the extermination.
How can you be so inhuman? You will suffer the hammer of God!
God, you say? Now this is intriguing. How much longer do you think your God plans to wait before unleashing his fury? Just how many thousands of lives must I take before he decides to strike me down?
You're a monster.
Wow.
Open your eyes. God is nothing more than a construct created by man to inspire fear and promote order.
You're
You
testing
wish to
things,
see me
Fuhrer.
struck down for all these atrocities. Use your own hands to do so, not God's.
But even if the Colonel does become the Fuhrer, how will that change the fact that this is still a military state?
Well, it won't. The first thing we'll have to do is restore power to the Parliament. We'll
Yeah,
take
so-
it back from the military and make it democratic again.
Mustang somehow
Only
has
after
to
the full
become the
extent
new
of the
Fuhrer.
military's corruption has been brought to light can this country
They
move
can
forward.
undo some of
What do
this.
you mean?
For example, those who were praised as heroes during the Ishvalan campaign will be brought to trial as war criminals. That's right. In a just, peaceful world, after all that we've done, we'll be seen as mass murderers.
And the Colonel is trying to make sure this happens? But the homunculi were the ones pulling the strings. They caused the Civil War.
Even if they were the ones responsible for it, we were the soldiers who carried it out.
Yeah, man.
You should never avert your eyes from death.
Messed up.
Never forget the people you've killed. Trust me. No matter how much time passes, they will never forget the ones who killed them.
It's not right.
No, it is not.
You don't have time to start worrying about us. Your hands are already full. You need to look after your brother, Ed, and you need to get your bodies back. You better get to it. You got plenty of people waiting for that day.
Dang.
Excuse me, Mr. Armor? Huh? I just wanted to thank you for your help. You saved both of our lives.
My name's not Mr. Armor. It's Alphonse Elric.
Your name is Elric?
You remember Edward Elric, don't you? The little alchemist you screamed at? Well, I'm actually his younger brother. It's kind of a long story, but I lost my body.
So you're his younger brother, huh? You probably look just like him then.
How rude! For starters, I am way taller than my brother is, and I don't have a mean face like his, and I'm a much better fighter, too. And I don't have a temper like he does. I'm a gentleman.
Uh-oh.
I really hope that you get your body back soon.
Uh-oh.
Well, thank you.
Hope you're decent, Doc. Time for your supper.
Uh-oh. Yeah, like I said, when someone comes to check on him.
It sure is quiet in here. Are you thinking about Ishval crying
Scar
in
is in.
sleep?
Is Scar gonna... Oh, God! Oh, no. Okay. I was not like I said in my review for the last episode, I was like, okay, he's probably gonna die. And I was like, yeah, I didn't know how to feel about it because, and he wanted to die anyway. But man, I was just, I was kind of expecting Scar to be there, and, next episode's beginning could be Scar versus Envy. And it was Envy who pulled the trigger in the first place, but no, Scar does know that because Ed told him in episode 28. So, yeah, I kind of said that too. I was like, I think I said something like, watch next time someone comes to check in on him, Marco's probably going to be dead. And Scar could have stayed there and, took on Envy as well. Man, wow. His head and his limb, man, I just wasn't expecting that. Wow. So this episode was basically another flashback of the Ishvalan War. You know, we already got a flashback of the Ishvalan War, but this time we got another flashback having more knowledge, knowing that the military was corrupt, you know. So I think his name was Kimberly. So he was a part of the military, but he was one of the people who, you know, was corrupt, and he had Philosopher's Stone. And it was because of him that the Ishvalan War finally ended. It was going on all these years, but then Raph issued this, I forgot what the name of the document was, but basically like an extermination, a complete wipeout of all of Ishval. And they were already using, you know, they were already using the Fifth Laboratory to take people's souls to make a Philosopher's Stone. One of the Philosopher's Stones made in the Fifth Laboratory was given to Kimberly, and we saw that in the opening. We saw that play out in the opening. I remember it showed that exact thing happened in the opening. Kimberly took the stone. He had like a hat on and stuff. So that's what that was. I wonder if there's any significance or reasoning for why the stone was a shard. It wasn't really, you can't really call it a stone. It was more of a philosopher's shard. It was like a shard, not a stone. I wonder if there's any reasoning for that. If there is, and it's not spoiling or anything, then just let me know. So yeah, it was because of him that all of Ishval was wiped out. And remember, like I remember in the flashback episodes back when he did the final wipeout, and you know, Scar's brother got in front of him. Kimberly gave the final blow. Now we saw that again, but now knowing that Kimberly was a part of the military, that he was one of the corrupt people, and people like Hughes and Hawkeye and Mustang, they were in the military as well, but they weren't, you know, like homunculus or corrupt or anything. You know, they just joined the military without knowing any of this. I'm glad I just remembered this because I definitely want to talk about this the very beginning of the episode. So Mustang's master was Hawkeye's dad, who taught him pretty much what he needed to know about alchemy. So Mustang wanted her dad to, you know, be in the military so that he could get proper care and stuff, because he wasn't in a good health state. But he was like, oh, I'm not going to join the military and stuff. And so he already did his research and stuff, and he basically made the most powerful alchemy that there is. So I'm guessing part of the reason he didn't want to join the military is because he didn't want it to get into the wrong hands, which is good that he didn't, because think about it, if he did join the military's corrupt. So they would have gotten access to his research and stuff, and, you know, probably would have found out about that. Then near the end, Hawkeye was basically saying, like, so Mustang needs to become the new Fuhrer so that they can, you know, resolve a lot of this, you know, corrupt stuff going on in the military. But it would come at a cost, because then all the alchemists, the military alchemists who were part of the Ishvalan War, they'll all be on trial. They didn't know about the military being corrupt or anything. They were still the ones who, you know, pulled the triggers and killed those Ishvalians. So, wow. That actually just really sucks. Really glad I made sure to watch the post-credit, or the credit scene for the last two episodes. I'm going to start making sure if episodes have end credit scenes or not, because you guys were telling me that, like, the next, like, some of these episodes coming up, a good few of them are going to have end credit scenes. So I'll be sure to check in, watch them if there is any end credit scenes. This was my reaction and review for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 30. Let me know what you thought of the video down below in the comment section. Links on my social media will be down below in the description box. Smash the like button. Share this video with anyone you feel would enjoy. If you are new around here and you like what you see, tap the subscribe button to join the Mad Alliance on our journey to 100,000 subscribers. and ding dong the notification bell to be notified of when I upload a new video. My name is Joe, aka Mad Joe FC. I hope y'all have a marvelous day. Mad out. Mad. Strong. Together.